Hello, Bryce here from Black Widow Fishing. We're at the boat today. I'm going to show you how easy it is to change out a nav light port on your boat. So what we're going to need is we're going to need a drill or screwdriver. I like using a drill. We're going to need our replacement that we're going to be putting on there. You're going to need some wire strippers. You may need some wire cutters. And you're also going to need your butt-in connectors to connect the two electrical components together. The first thing we want to do is we want to unscrew the existing nav port. And you want to make sure your battery is off if you have a disconnect switch like I do, or if you don't and your battery is always connected, you just want to disconnect it so you don't shock yourself. So then we can just pull it right up like this, and so here we've got an existing connection which we're actually going to continue to use. So we're just going to snip it off here closest to the end. This way we can save as much of this wire as we can. Okay, so now we have a wire like that. So now we're going to need to strip the ends. I'm going to put this on a lower setting so we don't have that much that we need to strip. Okay, so now we're going to take our new one here. And so we're going to match up the We're going to match up the two grays and the two blacks. I mean the grays and red and black. So then we take our butt-in connector here, slide it on over the end. Take our crimper, and this is insulated, so we're going to come down to the bottom. Make sure it's on there. Take our top one. I always like to give these just a little twist so they don't fray when I'm trying to stick them in. Have it in. Okay. Okay, so now they're both connected. Now we're going to push this down in here. And you may or may not have a different hole pattern. If you do, you can kind of move it around to see which way works best for you. I think that we're going to use two of these existing holes, and then we're going to put a new one in right there. So these are self-tapping screws, so we don't need anything additional other than just our drill. So we'll just line up those two holes back here. Okay, so since we actually have these two in, it's pretty secure, so we're not going to worry about putting this additional screw in here, so we're not going to mess up any more of the fiberglass here. And so if we come in, you can see now right here we just have some dirt from where the other one was, but overall the hole is completely covered and this thing is secure, so there's no reason to put any additional holes in here. So that's as easy as it is to change out a nav light port. So now we have a little bit more secure one here that actually is going to work. The other one was kind of failing on us. So I use this not only for my lights, but I use it for my yellow tech. And if you're looking at getting a yellow tech, I have a video where I did an installation on a kayak. This is for a boat, and I'll leave a link in the description so you can pick up one if you'd like. Bryce here from Black Widow Fishing. We're at the boat today. We're getting ready for our Veterans Day tournament that's going to happen this Saturday. We're going to drop the boat off a little early, so our fishing partner Tony, always be Colin, can take the boat while we take the RV. So I'm just going to get my stuff ready since I won't have access to the boat until we get back out to the campsite. So I'm going to go ahead and do a walk around, show you what our boat is all about and what we have in it. We have a Nitro Z7, which you can see here. And the engine that we have is a Mercury Pro XS 175. So if you watched another video here, I installed or replaced the existing one that was here. It wasn't working, and the only one that I could find in time for this weekend was a little bit different shape, but it worked out as we have the two screws here, which keeps it secure, and we don't have to put the additional screw in there. So we are running Lowrance HGS 9s, both at the console here and then up at the front. We've got our extra seats down there. We did change out the steering wheel to one that was more functional. And we have a hot foot on down there. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of bright out here. So as we continue to walk around, here's the other HGS 9 for Lowrance. And we mount a GoPro here. Back there at that nav light port is where we mount our Insta360 using the yellow tech. And if you're interested in picking one of those up, the description will be, or a link will be in the description below. The trolley motor that we run is a Minn Kota Fortrex. This is the 117. And we have our transducer for our front Lowrance here. And everything is all interconnected through the NEMA 2000. And then you see my name over there. And we have Tony's name right here inside. And then continuing on the outside, we put gas in here. We have two power poles with 8-foot blades on them. You can see there. We've got an aluminum prop, a stainless steel prop, not aluminum. And we've got our transom saver down there. So as we get up into the boat, we'll start here in this one. So this compartment is going to be Tony's. This is where he keeps all, or most of his fishing stuff. Keep in mind that we both do have kayaks, so we tend to keep things kind of separated but together, if that makes any sense. Then as we turn around, this is going to be our battery and oil compartment. Let's see, I have to change the ISO here so you can see inside here. So this is our disconnect for our batteries. Our trolley motor is a 36 volt, so we have 3 12 volt batteries here. We're hoping to switch over to one 36 volt lithium here one day, but these are AGMs, so they're really, really heavy. This is our onboard fuel tank, onboard oil tank. So what happens when you turn on the engine, it takes oil from here and sends it back through this way up to the engine. And then in the engine, there's another smaller oil tank which has a sensor in there which feeds the engine. So it's like a continuous system there. And then we have the servos, one's there and another one's there for the power poles. So that's all for the battery compartment. Okay. Then this is where the rear seat would go. This is another one of Tony's compartments, but we also keep our onboard battery charger. And I know a lot of people are often confused what an onboard battery charger is, but basically it's a charger that's right there. One end connects to your battery, the other end is the little plug. and you just have to plug that in rather than getting in your compartment and connecting all the alligator clips or whatever to charge your batteries. Then our Livewell is right here, which we do have water because it did rain. We're actually going to be doing some maintenance on that today in just a little bit, but that's where we keep our fish, hopefully our winning fish. And then we have the dual console model, so in there, that's where we keep all of our documents like our fishing licenses and our keys and stuff when we're out. Then sitting at the helm, we have, like I said, the Lowrance HDS9. We run an iPad here we run an iPad here with Mercury's Vessel View, which connects directly to our engine and gives us all the information that we need. If we need it, we have a really old Lowrance back here with mapping on there. But we really don't need it because we'll run mapping here, and then we can run mapping here side-by-side view with our Mercury Vessel View here. We've got our trim switch. And then up here, this one is a trash can. It's probably full. We've got an ice chest here with some waters. On this side, this is one of my drawers. But I've got a bunch of kid stuff in here right now, a bunch of life jackets, rod sleeves, which we're going to be cleaning out. And then here's where I keep all of my tackle, my life jackets. Here, where I keep all of my tackle, my life jacket, all my additional tools and items that I need. And then over here is where I keep my rods. So I have space for 12. I think I only carry 9 or 10 on the boat, but that's all for the boat tour. Bryce here from Blackwater Fishing. As you can see in here, we've got water in our live well. So the way a live well works is it picks it up, picks water, or brings water in from down from the water, and there's the little pump right there. Let's change the ISO so we can see it here a little bit. So there's the pump. It'll fill the tank up, and then there's the drain. So there's multiple ways you can drain this, and we're gonna end up doing maintenance because our drain plug that's right down there, the top broke off, so we're not actually able to remove it yet. So another option is to come over here to your dash, and you use your pump out valve, flip that on, and then water will come out on both sides. There. And so we'll just run that until it turns off. But that's all there is to using a live well. Catch you next time.